He is a radical leftist that most MAGA don't agree with on most things, but just right for what he has been chosen for. Oh, yeah, just right to put the radical leftist in charge of health. That just makes it. I mean, so then nothing will change. Let's just say it straight. Nothing will change. I mean, except to serve the globalists, because I mean that's what Kennedy is. He's a globalist, radical environmentalist, globalist. So yeah, I mean, talk about just getting played by every single side for 8 years now. I mean, this is the reason, the one comment, because got hate from everybody on the video of me calling Trump out, okay? No, nobody likes that, right? Because we should just pretend like, nope, he didn't say one thing in January 2024 and then yesterday say that no, he won't be as radical as you think. No, we should just pretend we didn't hear that. We should just pretend, because God would want us to do that, right? God would want us to call out the liars, but only on one side. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be that person. I'm definitely no saint. I mean, I have a baggage full of life mistakes, okay? That through the grace of God, only God, that has been the one thing to trust in life. Because you know what? People are going to lie. And the people that surround themselves with the biggest liars of all, Silicon Valley, this has all been just a damn circus show. Circus show. The only comment, though, in this video, in the video you're replying to, where somebody said, are you just realizing now that both sides lie? And it's like, no, I know both sides lie. It's because they said it's politics. But you know what? That's the problem with politics, isn't it? Because then when you become the person that has lied, and let's say, okay, maybe RFK, he's just radical when it comes to the environment. But he won't be radical when heading up HHS. This is why the Joe Rogans, the Lex Friedmans, every single popular podcaster has carried on to a nauseating degree about Elon Musk, about RFK Jr., because all of these people are just liars. Kennedy only ran not because he thought he'd win, but he wanted a spot in the Trump administration. In fact, he went to both Kamala and Trump wanting a spot in the administration because he's a globalist. Not to mention he went fossil hunting with Jeffrey Epstein. Well, Jeffrey Epstein stayed in the car, as he said. And Ghislaine, or Glenn, as he calls her, was fossil hunting with them. Okay. So, yeah, he's radical, all right. Going to be heading up the healthcare system of our government. Great. So this whole experience for me in the last 8 years of believing that Trump was different, okay, believing that Trump was really about the people, okay, I would love to believe that because I voted for him twice. I supported him. I've never gone all out on anybody the way I have the past 4 years for him. But he has disappointed because now it's lip service. He could care less what the people think. He could care less what people like me think when we say, and there's not just me saying it, why are you putting all of Silicon Valley in your administration? Why are you putting globalists in your administration after you've spent all these years telling us how dangerous globalists are? But you won't hear Mark Levin say anything about that. You won't hear Marjorie Taylor Greene say anything about that. No, Marjorie Taylor Greene she wants to be part of the Department of Government Efficiency. Talk about people that, have no integrity. And then all these videos that AI, or not even AI, Silicon Valley puts out that are so disturbing. Putting Melania's face and Ivanka's face on these robotic machines. This is Silicon Valley. They are globalists, the same as Kennedy, and they're going to be all through our government. So you know what? I'll say this, I have done so much research into Trump. He does come from a lineage of kings. But the one thing I never expected him to do was act like a king. That's heartbreaking to me. Because since being elected, it's like shoving the little people to the side. And I'm sure the leftists who hate Trump love to hear that. But your side is no better. Your side is no better because you can't even see the truth. I mean, this comment doesn't even make any sense. Nobody that's a radical environmentalist, so a globalist, should be heading up our health care. But I don't think it was ever about. I don't know that it was ever about the American people. It hurts to say that. I don't think it was. I think that people that get so much money, I think that something happens to the neurons in their brain, and they just justify doing whatever they want. They justify using whoever they want. They justify walking all over the middle class and the poor as much as they want. While most of the country will elevate Elon Musk, will elevate all the Republicans, will elevate Donald Trump, nobody wants to talk about the fact that he should explain himself. But nobody's going to say that because everybody's taken a team and taken a side. And they all want to say my side's right and your side's wrong. And the only sides here are the people that don't want to speak the truth, which is neither side. In the end, regardless of what this country does, regardless of what Donald Trump does, or RFK Jr. or Musk, when did any of them on the left or the right ever care about the average American or the poor, except to use the average American and the poor as talking points to help solidify their wins? Put all faith in God. Because over and over again, when it comes to trusting leaders, when it comes to trusting mankind, they'll always let you down.